duck hunt for a lot of reasons. The main ones being for the adventure, being able to enter into these really unique places in the dark. You're going out there, you're going to set up. You're on the water. I love being on the water. Another reason is the fellowship. There's just not many types of hunting where you can be with people, talking and hanging out. And it's just some of my best friendships have come from that. Also the food. You can't beat the food. Duck is some of my favorite stuff. You just gotta cook it right. And lastly, the animal interacting with the birds and calling and the decoy setups and being in the right spot, all that stuff. There's just really nothing like it. I just don't think you can beat it. It's my favorite.
Hey y'all, I'm Juliane. I'm from Southeast Texas, and Slayer Duck Calls reached out to me recently to make a video about why I love to duck hunt. So my best friend growing up took me duck hunting, and I was just instantly hooked on it. I mean, I loved being in the blind early in the morning with my friends and family and getting to share that experience with them. And then being outdoors has always been a part of who I am. You know, I grew up deer hunting and dove hunting, but with duck hunting, I love it so much because I love that feeling, that like adrenaline rush whenever the ducks are coming in. You start shooting at them and you see them start to drop. It's just, you know, all your hard work that you put into the season has paid off, and everything's good in the moment. The other real reason I love to duck hunt is because my grandfather and my dad both did it, and I love being able to share that experience with them and coming home from a really good hunt and getting to tell them about it and swap stories, and then them being like, oh yeah, I did that when I was your age. So yeah, I love it. I went straight for the world.
Hey guys, Austin Collis with the Quack Shack podcast and Take 'em Falco. When Slayer asked me to do this video about why do I hunt, I really had to think about it. I've never been asked that question. I've hunted my whole life and never been asked, why do you hunt? Well, I mean, I guess it's several reasons why I do hunt. You know, I grew up doing it my whole life, going out with my dad and my uncle, you know, going with cousins and friends, and the fellowship is definitely a big reason. I enjoy getting up at crazy hours to go kill a duck. I mean, it's an adrenaline rush, and it's just a part of who I am. I like watching the birds work. I like watching the dogs work, and I enjoy just being out there and taking in God's creations. It's incredible. And when the birds fall into the trees, it's a beautiful sight. Sometimes I just sit there and watch, let everybody else shoot. It's an awesome thing to see. So that's why I duck hunt. Multiple reasons, but they all add up to one thing, and I feel like that's just a part of who I am. And thank you to Slayer Duck Calls for asking me to do this. I really like these guys over there, and y'all go check them out. Go check out the Quack Shack podcast on all platforms.
I hunt ducks for my dog. I love the thrill of running my dog during a hunt. The grace, the speed, the movement through the water, and the successful retrieve of a downed bird. It's just unmatched. I have always hunted with a dog, and I don't think I'll ever hunt without a dog. And that is why I hunt ducks.
Hey everybody, this is Alex Brown, and why I duck hunt is because I love it. You know, I hunt almost every day out of the year, and the days I don't, I feel guilty about it.
Hey everybody, my name is Kassandra Agarand, and I'm from Saskatchewan, Canada. I was asked by Slayer Duck Calls to do a quick video on why I love duck hunting. That answer comes to mind really quickly, and it's the camaraderie of the duck hunt. And there is nothing else that gets people together at 4 o'clock in the morning faster than a good duck hunt. So being in the blind with new people and new friends and old ones alike is just an experience unlike anything else. I personally experienced my first hunt with my daughter Scarlett when she was 3. She's 6 now, and it was her first hunt also, and she just had a blast. She was, you know, blowing on the calls, and she was laying in between my partner's legs in the layout blind. And you just hear her blowing away, and then all of a sudden you hear, pew, pew, Mom, I got him. And I mean, that's something I'll have with me for the rest of my life. And then just onto the opposite spectrum, you know, hunting with a gentleman in the community who's 89 and hearing his stories of his entire life, you know, being in a blind and stuff that he's experienced. And there's nothing else like that. I mean, who else likes to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning but duck hunters? So I think I'll be duck hunting until...
What's up, guys? Garett here. And I've been asked an important question. Why do I like duck hunting? And I was thinking about it, and I think I came down to the conclusion that I like duck hunting because I just love that getting up in the morning with my dad, my uncle, and we just get in the car and we're all tired. No one really says anything, but as soon as we get out of the car, getting ready to get out in the fields or get in the boat, that adrenaline rush when it's dark outside, the sun hasn't come up, and we get to our spot, we put out our spread, you know, we're making a game plan, and it's that main thing before. What I love about it the most is before shoot time starts, you know. We're calling in birds before to get them in our decoys. We're trying to figure out how our spread should be. We're getting up early, man. It's just like before shoot time starts, that's when I love it the most because that's when the adrenaline's high and I'm ready to go. I'm all fired up for the day. And I mean, that's what I love about it, just making the memories before, because I feel like that's when that's when I learn the most is before shoot time even starts. So when people ask me, what do I love about duck hunting? I just love getting up early, hanging out with my family, and making a game plan for the day, guys.
It's Gavin with Curled Feather Photography. Slayer Duck Calls asked me a question on why I enjoy duck hunting, and honestly, over the years, it's changed. When I first got into it, it was all about killing ducks, the numbers, and then it progressed into having fun with buddies. And once Diesel came along here, it became watching a good retrieve. And then since I added that second aspect of photography, now it's all of it, from cracking up in the blind with your buddies to watching those ducks work and watching that good retrieve, because now I'm able to capture everything and just have those memories to hold on to.